Dave Dog here. This is our season review of our promotion winning season 28-29, our 7th season at Bradford Park Avenue. Let's recall how we did it. So I'm recording this as it came up on the game. I made a mistake last season. I went through it all and saved it, but then you couldn't get back into it, so I had to build up my own season review based on the information that's given. But we'll go through it as it comes up in the game. Then the new arrivals first of all. Reasonable recruitment from last season. Top of the list there, Ricky Donaghy. Board reaction, very happy to sign him on loan. The whole deal looks to be very good value for money. 42 appearances, 11 subs, 17 goals, 4 assists and 7.04. Yeah, got to agree with that. He was a bit up and down. Started off playing him as a winger, which he came as. Then he decided he wanted to be a striker. It looked really good poacher in some games, and in others didn't play so well. But overall, can't complain at 17 goals for nothing. We paid nothing for him. Next one is showing as a star here, Benjamin Solberg. He started like a house on fire, but then settled down and didn't feature that much, only as a substitute, and was on a bit of a goal drought toward the end. 22 appearances, 15 subs, 5 goals, most of them, as I say, in the first games that he played. 6 assists. Performances weren't bad, 6.95. And at 19 years old, he's only going to get better. He's shown as an attacking midfielder, but he's very tall and good in the air. And I'm trying to train him to be a striker, someone who can knock the ball down for a Donaghy, Wareham type player. So the board are saying they're content with the deal. This is mainly down to the player's high potential relative to the squad. Yeah, definitely the potential. He's showing as 4.5 star, including the whites, 3.5 star on the yellows. Definitely someone we're looking to develop further. Next one, Tashan Oakley-Booth. Midfield experience he brought in from Notts County. 23 appearances, 1 sub, only 1 goal and 1 assist though. But his performances were good without being exceptional. 1 goal and 1 assist. It's probably something you look at from a defensive midfielder, and not the attacking player that we thought we might get. The board are content with the deal to sign Tashan Oakley-Booth. However, we feel the player's wages are too high for his place in the squad. Got to agree with that. Not much output with the 1 goal and 1 assist, although didn't let us down. He is 2.5 star and 2.5 star, so probably looking for an upgrade on him. Jaden Wareham, former Guiseley player, 11 appearances, 13 subs, 8 goals, which is not bad from that amount of full appearances. 6.93, and board A+ with this one. Delighted with the deal to sign Wareham. This is mainly due to getting the player to agree to a low wage than we would have expected to pay for someone on his ability. Don't know why Guiseley let him go, probably because they got promoted. He's one that we're looking to keep. We've got 22 contracts or loan players ending in the summer. We've got a lot of work to do there. Next one, Tom Jones-Pritchard, on loan, 21-year-old attacking midfielder from Northampton. 7 appearances, 9 subs, no goals, 1 assist. Again, not bad performances, but not much output there. Don't think we're going to keep him. The board are saying the whole deal looks to be very good value for money. Yep, they're happy with anybody that we signed for free. In and out, he had some decent games. He's only 21, but I don't think we're going to take a chance with him unless we can get him back on loan again next season. Next one, Francesco Rocchi, 19-year-old centre-back, it's saying. Wanted to play defensive midfield, on loan from Chesterfield. 14 appearances, 5 subs, no goals and 1 assist. As a defensive player, we won't be expecting him to make goals or assists. Reasonable performances, again, as a 19-year-old, a bit up and down. Good games, bad games. Excited to sign him on loan the board. The whole deal looks pretty good value for money. Same stock answer for anybody you get for nothing. And not so sure, I don't think we'll go back in for Rocky. And the last one, Sam Beckwith from Scunthorpe, 42 appearances, 5 subs. He was in and out to start with, but made the left back spot his own. Goals none, assists 2. Defensively, really good, not so comfortable going forward. 6.86 is average rating, so not bad. Board are pleased at the deal to sign Beckwith. However, they feel they've paid over the odds to sign the player. Yeah, they don't like it when you put too much into the wages. And he's under contract for another year. He will be either the man in possession of that left back spot, or if we can get somebody better, those were our signings. Let's have a look who we got rid of. Most of them will be fringe players. Brandon Barber eventually left us, 22-year-old now. He went to Notts County for £2,000, a good fee we got for him there. The board are very pleased with the deal to sell Barber. It's mainly due to the deal bringing in an extra £1,000 in future fees, so we could get £3,000, I think it is. Has he played for Notts County yet? Let's have a look. He's played 3, only conceded 1 goal, 2 clean sheets and 7. He's really started off well there. Wasn't somebody I wanted to lose, but felt like he had to have his chance, especially with a fee coming in for him. Yeah, good luck to Brandon, and he's going to be a fine keeper, I think. Jason Tuffy, another young player, went to Bradford. Quite a fixture in their team. 2 goals and 8 assists, so that is a lower level. And Jason Tuffy playing well there, mainly as a defensive player for us, but 8 assists and 2 goals. Yeah, he's found his level there probably. Board are pleased with the decision to release. Pleased to get the player's salary off the wage bill. Another young player, Di Gregorio, went to Hull. He's not played for them. Another one that we were going to keep, had plenty of potential. Never quite lived up to that. Bo Beresford, signed him as a left back. His father played for Newcastle and he's gone to York but not played any games. Again, pleased to get the players' wages off the bill. Alex Hurst we signed as an experienced player and he hasn't found a club. And Earing, a 30-year-old attacking midfielder, did not much for us and still free agent. Those were the outs. Let's have a look at the season's results. Finished runners-up, 3 points behind Scarborough. Went into the playoffs, which, as we know, won on the penalty shootout. The board expectation was to avoid relegation. We did a lot better than that, finished in second. Home average went up 1,060. We reached the 4-figure mark and had some good income from that. More on the finances later. Top scorer, Tate Trusty, 18 goals. He is definitely a player that we want to keep. We'll be putting everything into securing Tate Trusty on a new deal. A+, the board are pleased the team won the Vanarama North playoff this season. Let's have a look at some of the results. We started off very well. 14 games without defeat before we lost to newly promoted Lowestoft. Then we won a couple of games and then we lost a couple of games. Peterborough Sports, all the losses coming by 1 goal. We had another good run here at the turn of the year, 8 games. Then we hit a bit of a dodgy spell in February, back end of February, beginning of March, where we lost 3 out of 5 and then a couple of wins, a loss to Fylde, and we finished off the season with a 6-game unbeaten run, that including the 2 playoff games there at the end. We overachieved really, based on the squad that we've got. We were very strong in defence, but if we'd have scored a few more goals, then we would have probably gone up as champions. The FA Cup, we were knocked out in the 4th qualifying round by Notts County. Nothing wrong with that. Liversedge in the 1st qualifying round at home, a narrow 2-1 win. Then we thrashed Bromsgrove Sporting 5-1 before going down away to Notts County 3-0. The board are pleased the team reached the 4th qualifying round of the FA Cup, the FA Trophy. Of course, we got to the final. We finished runners-up. Tate Trusty with 4 goals, the top scorer in the cup. The board are pleased the team reached the final. Lots of good wins along the way. Maidstone at home, we won on penalties. Stevenage, we won on penalties. Yeovil in the semi-final was a 3-2 win. And then the disastrous final against Scarborough. We just didn't show up on that game. Moments to remember. The FA Cup 5-1 win against Bromsgrove, they're picking out. Team we should be beating really. Stead, Harding, Solberg, Toho and Williams. We had a rotated team in that one, as you can see by the scorers. Match to remember, 3-2 win at Scunthorpe with a Tate Trusty hat-trick. Yeah, that's got to go down as one of the games where we put our marker on 7th of October early in the season. Goal of the season is Sam Fielder, a truly remarkable goal from the central defender. Yep, defensive midfielder, as he hits a fierce effort from 18 metres out. Let's see the Fielding goal. Fielding scored some decent goals, especially in the playoff semi-final. Hinchy, Donegal. Oh, it is the playoff semi-final. That is the one. What a cracker from outside the box, in off the post. Yeah, definitely, I have to agree with that one. Can't think of any much better than that. Finances, we're going into now, and this is a real upturn We've knocked back a lot of the debt during this season. Club reputation's not changed. Broadcast revenue up greatly from 7.48 to 17.47, so another £10,000 on the revenue. That's of course with our better standing in the league. Corporate and hospitality, that's up £3,500. Competition prize money, this is where, due to our cup run in the FA Trophy, has gone up greatly from just under 20,000 to just under 90,000. Match day commercial and retail is up 45,000. So all the revenues apart from sponsorship, which we can't do during the season, but now we're in a higher league, we should probably be getting higher sponsorship deals. Merchandise sales 6,650. 109 shirts sold. Should have thought more than that, seeing as we took 5,000 to Wembley. You would have thought it would have sold more than 109 shirts. So Oakley, Booth, Wareham, Trusty, Hinchy and Goy, the top shirt sellers. So let's have a look at how we lined up this season. And that is our team of the season. Macaulay in goal, of course. Shering, Sams, Aina and Beckwith. Can't disagree with that too much. Fielding in front. Hinchy in front of him. And Goy, Trusty, Jones Pritchard gets in. That might be a bone of contention there. And Donaghy up front. The only one I might change in there would be Tom Jones Pritchard. 1 assist from his 16 appearances. Not great. Probably wouldn't get in my best 11. So let's have a look at the accolades. Vanarama National League North Manager of the Month in September and in October. So beginning of the season where we were flying. Let's have a look at the club awards. Tom Sams, the fans player of the season, and rightly so. He had a fine season. Now 27 years old. Seems like a long time since we signed him from Leicester. Young player of the season at 24 is Tom Macaulay, our skipper. Signing of the season, Benjamin Solberg. Yeah, much potential as we've said. Goal of the season, which we've seen, Sam Fielding. Top goal scorer with 22 is Tate Trusty. Most assists, breaking the record for Avenue, is Fred Ngoy. I feel we're going to find it difficult to hold on to him for next season. And most player of the match awards, Trusty with 9. Highest average rating, as we've seen in the team of the season, Tom Sams. And most passes completed per 90, Sam Fielding. Belying his 2-star rating, he's certainly one of our better players. One we'll be looking to keep for a long time. Again, whether his head gets turned by other offers, we'll have to see. Record breakers. Most goals in a match, Tate Trusty 3. Most goals by a player in a match, again 3, Trusty. Most assists by a player in a season, beating Will Longbottom's record, Fred Ngoy with 19 assists. Most clean sheets, Tom Macaulay, 25 clean sheets. That's a fine performance. And towards the end of the season especially, he revelled in the captaincy and showed the way and kept us in with a chance and got us to those penalties. Most player of the match awards, Trusty with 9. Most league appearances by a player, Sam Fielding, 314. If we can keep him, there's a good chance he's going to make 350 next season. Fastest goal, Ricky Donaghy, 15 seconds. So history in the making. Let's have a look what the press was saying. Bradford Park Avenue took a little while to get going, but really set themselves up for this most magical of outcomes with their mid-season run. Miguel Picon, Bradford Park Avenue dared to dream, and thanks to a great run of results in the middle of the season, he's saying the same thing, their promotion dreams came true. Dynamic manager timeline. I'm not sure why you should have this one. We're going back to 2022. Let's go back. Let's see if we can get to the end of this. So, just in this season, Bradford Park Avenue produced an FA Trophy shocking beating Vanarama national team Dartford 2-0. And big upset. They beat Yeovil 3-2. Again, those were big games that we won. And a record points haul. We set a new club record with 83 points in the season. And at the end, promoted as most pundits and analysts predicted, Vanarama North waved goodbye to Bradford Park Avenue with the side getting the promotion they'd craved and always been strong contenders for. Most pundits and analysts predicted, he said we were going to get relegated. So that is our season review. Coming on to next season, as I've said, lots of contracts expiring and I've already set to work on that. But more about that in season 8 here at Bradford Park Avenue. As I said, we're going to play on with this until November, and then we're going to transfer it over to FM24 and continue. The long-term goal is to get back into the Football League. Obviously, the short term is to build a team good enough to get out of the National League. Again, very difficult. Only one goes up automatically and one in the playoffs. We've got to, in the short term, rebuild the finances. If we can get a takeover with somebody coming in with money, that will help. Any Hollywood film stars listening? Yeah, that's probably the easiest way, as Wrexham have proved. Just an exciting bit of news to show that we're getting into a higher league. The board have announced plans to increase the standing area within the ground to hold a further 500 supporters. That will bring the capacity up to 4,000. The planned work costing an estimated 50,000 has to be carried out in order to comply with league requirements. Additional funding for the project has been enclosed with a £24,000 grant from the authorities, and it's expected these works will take around 2 months to complete. That is good news, but we are having to put in money of our own. Let's hope we got some good sponsorship deals coming. Gate receipts over double last season, 215,000 plus this year, nearly 515,000, so up nearly 300,000. That's where the profit has come from. With that expansion of the ground, we're probably going to get higher gates playing in the National League if we can put in some reasonable performances. We're going to come back pre-season. I'll show you all the transfers, all the contracts. Do not miss that. If you've got any suggestions, please leave a comment. I'm always open to anybody that's got any advice. Thank you very much for watching. Join me back again for Season 8 here at Bradford Park Avenue on the Road to Glory. This is Dave Dog. For now, goodbye.